Welcome back to Chokitable Media. Today, we bring you a deeply sorrowful story about a man who tragically lost his pregnant wife and their unborn child due to a hospital's demand for a 500,000 naira deposit before providing necessary medical care. This devastating event has sparked widespread concern and led many to question, when will the situation improve in Nigeria? The grieving husband shared his experience, stating, "The doctor insisted on a 500k deposit, and I begged them to start treatment to save my wife. We were in desperate need of help while I rushed to gather the funds, but they turned us away as if our plight didn't matter." Unable to meet the deposit requirement, he faced the heartbreaking loss of his wife, leaving him to raise their 2 young children on his own. He has identified the hospital involved as Salam Convalescent Center in Lagos, and this incident has triggered a wave of outrage across social media platforms. Okoijonpaul Chimezi at Okoijonpaul_C expressed on April 5th, "Another life lost not due to fate, but because of a failing system. Nigeria's healthcare desperately needs a significant moral and structural reform. This is simply unacceptable." Dr. Love at Dr. Welleview commented on April 2nd, "The death of this pregnant woman is profoundly tragic. No mother should have to suffer such a loss." Additionally, Okoijonpaul Chimezi reported that upon arriving at the mortuary, they were refused acceptance of her body without a police report, forcing him to spend the night next to his wife's remains. Regrettably, this incident is not an isolated case in Nigeria, and it is unlikely to be the last. Remedy Blog at Remedy_blog noted, "If the economy were in better shape, coming up with N500k wouldn't have been such a struggle." Billy Talks O_G at Billy__talks remarked, "The blame for this woman's death rests solely on her husband. He couldn't find 500k or borrow it to save her life." Abina at Big____Prees commented on April 3rd, "The man already has 2 children. Why seek another when he can't even afford the hospital fee?" Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like and share. Your comment is highly appreciated.
Look at me. Be strong, okay? Okay, get me. Be strong, be very strong. Yeah? To be very strong. Please. Move anywhere. Get me, please now. We are going to the hospital now. Please, get me. You know I love you, get me. Please open your eyes. Anywhere, any hospital you get my law, anywhere. Sorry.
In case you're wondering what was going on in that video, this woman was pregnant and the husband was trying to take her to the hospital. Unfortunately, she passed away, like very, very sad. I saw the video and I was like, what happened? What could have gone wrong? And today being Mother's Day, I just want to make this video to honor the profound sacrifices all mothers make. Honestly, it is not easy. And to think some mothers lose their lives in the process of bringing another life to this world. Oh my God. If you are pregnant, here are some steps for a safe pregnancy and a safe delivery. The first one is antenatal visits. Please don't joke with your antenatal checkups, and make sure you register in a good hospital where they will be able to monitor your health, monitor your baby. The next thing is your blood pressure and your blood sugar. You see that blood pressure, it is very, very important. People will have preeclampsia and they will not know because they've not been regular on the antenatal visits, or because they don't often check their blood pressure. High blood pressure is one of the signs of preeclampsia, and preeclampsia can be very, very serious. It can affect the mother, it can affect the baby, hence why it should be taken seriously. Another thing is blood sugar. There is something called gestational diabetes, which is diabetes during pregnancy, and some mothers will not know because they've not been checking their blood sugar. If this happens, the baby could become so big, and if the mother is not careful, it could be a reason to do CS. Another thing is, please pay attention to some signs during pregnancy. There are some signs you shouldn't joke with when you're pregnant. One of them is swollen feet. No, it's normal for pregnant women sometimes to have swollen feet. It could be a sign or a symptom of preeclampsia. Severe headaches, blurry vision, bleeding, and some other signs like that need to be paid attention to. If you're having frequent headaches, it's one of the symptoms of preeclampsia, so you cannot joke with it. Please know these signs and know when to go to the hospital. One thing that is very important is having a birth plan. Please and please, the moment you see see that you're in your third trimester, have a birth plan. Know where you want to deliver your baby. If you don't have a car, make an arrangement with someone you can easily call that will take you to the hospital. Your labor time is not the time to start saying, hey, which hospital should I go to? Which hospital am I going to use like this? No, have a birth plan. Have a place in mind where you want to deliver your baby, and preferably where you did your antenatal, because they would have known your history. They will know so many things about you and your baby. They won't begin to ask you questions. Your blood group, your genotype, everything about you will be in the folder. And possibly they would have discussed your birth plan with you. Maybe it's going to be CS, or you're going to deliver it yourself. They would have discussed so many things with you, which would be in your folder. And please avoid harmful substances like alcohol, tobacco, agbo, herbs. There are some herbs that are not safe in pregnancy. They will give you and you will take it. You might not even know what is there. Please avoid these things. And lastly, take your health seriously, okay? Feed well, stay hydrated, do little exercises. Happy Mother's Day to every mother seeing this video. We love you, we appreciate you, we appreciate your sacrifices. And we that we are not mothers yet, happy Mother's Day to us in advance.
This hospital rejected my heavily pregnant wife for $500,000 deposit.
This is the hospital that I brought my wife yesterday, and they rejected her. And unfortunately, she's dead now.
Thank you for watching. If you're new to this channel, consider subscribing so you won't miss out any of our latest video.